Did you know that the difference between a used car battery that dies in 18 months and one that keeps cranking for a full decade comes down to 10 minutes of maintenance that 90% of drivers have never even heard of? My neighbor Frank learned this the hard way, replaced his battery 2 years ago, paid $160 for a premium brand. Last winter, it was completely dead. When I asked when he last checked on it, he looked at me like I was crazy. Check on it? It is a battery. You install it and forget it. That mindset is exactly what the auto parts industry is counting on. Old school mechanics run the same batteries for 10 or 12 years. Same climate, same driving. So what do they know that Frank did not? What I am about to reveal is not magic, it is chemistry. And the very first tip exposes the number one reason batteries fail. Number 1. Clean your terminals every 3 months. A huge number of batteries dragged into auto shops are not actually dead. The problem is what is growing on top of them. I once looked under the hood of a car that had not been serviced in years. The battery terminals were completely buried. I'm talking a thick crust of white and green buildup, almost an inch tall, looking like some kind of toxic mushroom growing out of the battery. The owner thought the battery was dead. It was not. The connections were just completely blocked. See that crusty buildup around your battery posts? The white powder is lead sulfate from acid vapors. The blue or green fuzz is copper sulfate eating your connectors. Both act as insulators, blocking electrical current. Think of it like breathing through a straw filled with concrete. Your battery might be fully charged, but the power cannot flow. Your starter strains. Your alternator overcompensates. The whole system wears out early. The fix takes 5 minutes. Mix 2 tablespoons of baking soda in warm water. Disconnect the negative terminal first. That is the black cable with the minus sign. Pour the solution over the terminals. It will fizz as it neutralizes the acid. Scrub with an old toothbrush until you see clean metal. Wipe completely dry. Reconnect positive first, then negative. Do this every 90 days and you eliminate one of the top causes of premature failure. A $150 battery lasting 10 years instead of 3 is not a hack. It is basic maintenance nobody taught you. Number 2. Apply petroleum jelly to the terminals. Now that your terminals are clean, do not leave them exposed. This takes 30 seconds. Apply a thin layer of petroleum jelly or dielectric grease to both terminals and cable connectors. That is it. This creates an airtight barrier. Moisture cannot get in. Acid fumes cannot attack the metal. That corrosion that was choking your battery, it cannot form in the first place. I've seen batteries treated this way go 8 years with terminals still looking brand new. Unprotected terminals in the same climate were crusted over within months. Cost? A couple dollars for a jar that lasts years. Savings? Hundreds in batteries that would have failed early. Tips 1 and 2 together take less than 10 minutes. No tools, no purchases, just immediate protection with items already in your home. Number 3. Disconnect the negative terminal during prolonged storage. A buddy of mine learned this the hard way. Flew to Florida to visit his kids for 6 weeks over the holidays. Came back to Michigan in January. Dead battery. Completely dead. Would not take a jump. Would not take a charge. $200 gone, plus another $50 for the tow because the car was stuck in his unheated garage and he could not even push it out. Here is what happened. Even when your car is off, it draws power. The alarm, the clock, the engine control unit, the key fob receiver. These parasitic drains are tiny individually, but over weeks they drain your battery to zero. The solution is embarrassingly simple. Leaving your car for more than a week, disconnect the negative terminal, loosen the clamp, lift the cable off the post, make sure it is not touching any metal. That is it. Circuit broken, no more drain. When you return, reconnect and tighten. Your battery will be exactly where you left it. My buddy does this religiously now. His current battery is going on 5 years with no issues. This one habit has saved more batteries than any fancy gadget, and it costs absolutely nothing. Number 4. Make sure your battery is properly secured. This one gets overlooked constantly, especially on used cars. Pop your hood right now and look at your battery. Is it held down tight, or does it wiggle when you push on it? Every battery should have a hold-down bracket or clamp securing it to the tray. On used cars, these brackets are often missing, broken, or loose. Previous owners or quick lube shops remove them and never put them back. Here is why this matters. Vibration kills batteries. Every bump in the road sends shockwaves through the battery case. The lead plates inside flex and crack. The internal connections weaken. Paste sheds off the plates. All of this accelerates wear dramatically. A battery bouncing around loose can fail in half the time of one that is properly secured. The fix is simple. If your hold-down bracket is missing, buy a universal battery hold-down kit. They cost between $10 and $20 at any auto parts store. Takes 5 minutes to install. If the bracket is there but loose, tighten it. Snug but not crushing. You want the battery to stay put without cracking the case. Check this every time you open the hood. Takes 2 seconds and could double your battery life. Number 5. Monitor your battery voltage. Here's the most important thing in this video. Your car starting does not mean your battery is healthy. It just means it is not dead yet. Big difference. A battery can slowly die for months while still cranking the engine. By the time it fails, the internal damage is done. You never had a chance to save it. But you can see trouble coming with a $20 digital multimeter from any hardware store. Engine off, car sitting for an hour, red probe to positive, black to negative. The number tells you everything. 12.6 to 12.8 volts means fully charged. 12.4 is about 75%. Below 12.2? That is when real problems start. I will explain exactly why in the next tip. Check monthly. Takes 30 seconds. Gives you weeks or months of warning before a failure catches you off guard. Number 6. Never let your battery drop below 50% charge. This explains why that voltage number matters so much. Inside your battery are lead plates and electrolyte. When the battery discharges, lead sulfate crystals form on the plates. Normally, when you recharge, those crystals dissolve. No harm done. But discharge too deeply and those soft crystals harden. They become permanent. They coat the plates like armor, preventing charge. This is called sulfation. It is irreversible. Picture this. Imagine your battery plates are like a sponge. A healthy sponge soaks up water and releases it easily. Now imagine that sponge slowly turning to stone. It cannot absorb anything anymore. That is exactly what happens inside a sulfated battery. The plates become rigid and useless. Think of it like a heart attack. Your battery might survive one deep discharge, maybe 2, but each time causes permanent damage. Eventually, it will not recover. The danger zone is 12.2 volts. That represents roughly 50% charge. Below that, hard sulfation accelerates rapidly. Warning signs? Dim headlights with engine off, weak horn, slow cranking starter. These mean you are in the red zone. Catch it early. Recharge it. Avoid damage that would cost you a new battery. If this is useful, hit like and subscribe right now. It helps other drivers find these tips before wasting money. Now let us keep going because the next tip is one most people have never even considered. Number 7. Take your car for a 20-minute drive at least once a week. This one sounds almost too simple, but it addresses one of the most common battery killers out there, especially for retirees and people who work from home. Here's the problem. Short trips destroy batteries. When you start your car, the battery dumps a massive amount of energy to crank the engine. Your alternator needs time to put that energy back. A 5-minute drive to the grocery store is not enough, not even close. If all you do is short trips, your battery never fully recharges. It lives in a constant state of partial discharge. And we just talked about what happens then. Sulfation, permanent damage, early death. The solution? Once a week minimum, take your car out for a solid 20-minute drive. Highway speed is even better. This gives the alternator enough time to fully recharge the battery and keep the chemistry balanced. Think of it as exercise for your car. You would not expect to stay healthy sitting on the couch all week. Your battery is no different. Number 8. Protect your battery from heat. Here is a fact that surprises everyone. Cold is not your battery's worst enemy. Heat is. Not even close. Everyone worries about winter, but summer is when real damage happens. For every 10 degrees Celsius increase, internal corrosion roughly doubles. A battery rated for 8 years in mild climate might last only 3 or 4 if constantly baking under your hood. Heat does not care about brand names. What can you do? Check if your vehicle has a factory battery insulation sleeve. Many cars have them, but they get thrown away during replacement. If missing, buy an aftermarket insulation kit for $15 to $30. They wrap around the battery and shield it from engine bay heat. DIY foam and foil can work in a pinch, but aftermarket kits fit better. Keeping your battery cooler slows chemical degradation. One of the easiest ways to add years. Number 9. Understanding what actually matters when choosing a battery brand. Everyone has an opinion about battery brands, but most people focus on the wrong things. Here is what actually matters. First, cold cranking amps. CCA. This measures starting power in cold weather. Match or exceed what your vehicle requires. Second, reserve capacity. This tells you how long the battery can run essential systems if your alternator fails. Higher is better. Third, warranty length. A 3-year full replacement warranty beats a 5-year pro-rated warranty every time. The dirty secret. Most batteries in the same price range are made in the same few factories. A budget store brand and a premium name brand might come from identical production lines with different stickers. What separates long-lasting batteries from short-lived ones is not the logo on the case. It is freshness. How long has that battery been sitting on the shelf before you bought it? Number 10. Always check the date code before buying a battery. This is the single most overlooked factor when people shop for batteries. They compare prices, they compare brands, they compare warranties, but they never check how long that battery has been sitting on the shelf. Here's the truth. A battery starts aging the moment it is manufactured. Even sitting on a shelf, it slowly self-discharges. The longer it sits, the more sulfation builds up inside. A battery that has been in the store for 18 months has already lost a chunk of its potential lifespan before you even install it. So how do you check? Look for a sticker or engraved code on the battery case. The date code is usually a letter and a number. The letter represents the month. A is January, B is February, C is March, and so on. The number is the last digit of the year, so C4 means March 2024. D5 would be April 2025. Some brands use different formats. If you cannot figure it out, ask the store employee or look it up online for that specific brand. The rule of thumb? Never buy a battery more than 6 months old, ideally 3 months or less. If the only batteries on the shelf are a year old, ask if they have fresher stock in the back. Or go to a different store. A fresh battery can give you 2 or 3 extra years of life compared to one that sat around collecting dust. This costs you nothing but 30 seconds of attention. Here is my question for you. Drop your battery brand and how many years it lasted in the comments. I am tracking which ones actually hold up in the real world. Number 11. Check your alternator belt tension. Your alternator recharges the battery while driving, but if the belt is not tensioned correctly, your battery suffers. A loose belt slips on the pulley. The alternator cannot generate enough voltage. Even while driving, your battery slowly loses charge. Eventually, you are stranded with no idea why. A belt too tight strains alternator bearings. They wear out fast. Replacing an alternator costs way more than a battery. Quick home test. Engine off, find the alternator belt, press firmly with your thumb midway between 2 pulleys. Should deflect about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. More than that is too loose. Barely moves is too tight. Check your owner's manual for exact specs. But this thumb test catches most problems. Do this every 3 months. Takes 2 minutes. Protects both battery and alternator. Number 12. Check your electrolyte level monthly. Important disclaimer. This only applies to flooded lead acid batteries with removable caps. AGM and gel batteries are fully sealed. Check your label. If you have a serviceable battery, pay attention. This habit adds years. Inside is a mixture of distilled water and sulfuric acid called electrolyte. It allows the chemical reaction to happen. Without it, your battery is a paperweight. Problem is that liquid evaporates. Heat accelerates it. When the level drops too low, lead plates get exposed to air. Oxidation begins. Capacity plummets. No amount of charging reverses it. Once a month, open the caps and look inside. Liquid should cover the plates completely. If low, top up with distilled water only. Never tap water. The minerals and chlorine will destroy the battery from inside. Takes 60 seconds. Difference between year 3 failure and year 10 success. Number 13. Use a smart charger in maintenance mode. This is what professionals do differently. Mechanics and motorsport teams get years out of batteries that would die in months for average drivers. The secret is preventive charging. A smart charger is not like old school chargers that pump current until you unplug them. Those can overcharge and cause damage. A smart charger monitors battery condition and adjusts automatically. When full, it drops into maintenance mode. Gentle trickle that keeps everything topped off without overcharging. Why this matters? Remember sulfation? The crystals that destroy batteries from inside? A smart charger in maintenance mode prevents them from forming. Keeps chemistry in perfect balance. Once a month, connect to a quality smart charger overnight. Think of it as a spa treatment. Dissolves early sulfate buildup and restores optimal condition. This is also the perfect solution if you cannot drive your car regularly. A charger keeps the battery healthy even when the car sits for weeks. Costs $50 to $100. Pays for itself many times over in batteries you did not replace. Number 14. Reverse sulfation damage with a desulfation charger. This is the finale. The closest thing to a miracle on this list. What if damage is already done? Battery neglected for years with sulfation taking hold. Too late? Not necessarily. There is a type of smart charger with desulfation mode. It sends high-frequency electrical pulses through the battery. These pulses break apart hardened sulfate crystals, allowing them to dissolve back into the electrolyte. Let me tell you what I saw with my own eyes. A friend had a 7-year-old battery in his boat, would not hold a charge for more than a day. He was ready to throw it out. I convinced him to try a desulfation charger first, ran it through 3 cycles over a weekend. That battery came back to life. Tested at over 90% capacity. He got another 2 full seasons out of it before finally replacing it. A battery everyone said was dead. Not a miracle cure. Severely damaged batteries might only partially recover, but it is absolutely worth trying before spending money on a replacement. If buying a smart charger anyway, spend extra for dedicated desulfation function. C-Tech, NOCO, and Battery Tender all make models with this feature. Use every 6 months as prevention, or use it to attempt revival on a dying battery. Either way, the tool pays for itself. That right there is the ultimate payoff. Not just extending life, bringing one back from the dead when everyone else gave up. So there you have it. 14 proven techniques to extend your used car battery from a few disappointing years to a full decade or more. Remember my question from earlier. Drop your battery brand and how many years it lasted in the comments. I am building a real database of what actually works. If this video saves you even one replacement, you made back way more than the time spent watching. Hit the like button. Helps the algorithm show this to drivers getting ripped off by the replacement cycle right now. Subscribe with notifications on. Next video I am showing you how to jumpstart a dead battery when stranded with no cables and no help. You do not want to miss that. Thanks for watching all the way through. See you in the next one.